must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I see you. What the hell was that? Oh, it'd take more than that to slow me.
Incendio.
I did a little hop there on accident.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Do you really think you think we can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere. Incendio.
You just on my stage, body!
You're going to regret that. You little brat.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous.
That's her girlfriend.
Best get moving on my research before they return.
They might be married. I can't remember.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife.
Wife.
She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines dispersed bare
should I... The flames make the pyre sink.
This is uncharted territory. And look, about these pyres. Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Scrope knows about that book you found. Is it missing something? Scrope does not believe it is safe to speak out in the open. Scrope has left another note across the bridge among the circle of rocks. Take care, tell no one about this.
Scrope? Who is Scrope? Revelio.
Almost there, head for the pumpkins just down from the stone circle. Look inside one of them. You may be able to help poor broken-hearted Scrope.
Pumpkins? I think I know just the place.
The young Slytherin must be exceptionally curious by now. Meet Scrope at the water's edge by the broken docks.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Oh. Wasn't paying attention.
Thank you for coming all this way.
The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you know that I'd found a book? And that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
Tell me more about this treasured ring.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with Scrope for returning it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages.
You can't exactly maneuver in the water.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Will you knock it off? I'm not fighting. There, are you happy now? My goodness.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages.
Could it be? A visitor? Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a Black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next. Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves. Lumos. Charming candles.
My dearest Apollonia,
Wonder where they're
would you
heading.
care to join me for picnic? I know you enjoy a good Cornish pasty almost as much as you enjoy a good mystery. See you soon, I hope. Yours, Richard.
Lumos. The candles seem to be leading into the Forbidden Forest.
Also, if Jackdaw was a student almost a century ago, why would his note still be there?
Treasure must be nearby. I suppose the picnic in the Forbidden Forest. Treasure hunting suits me.
What about curse breakers? I wanted to bring one of them over.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do
I believe
now but keep
adieu
going.
is French.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Stop it! I won't rest.
Goodbye.
My youthful Hylas will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me. Revelio. I wonder how
Pretentious
big
that he
this
didn't
place
know.
is.
He didn't know French, or pretentious that he said that and was like, which one is it?
Revelio. Impressive. That must be where this all leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Revelio. That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. Remarkable.
Ooh, that's a good question. Probably when... Hello.
Revelio.
My favorite part of the books and or movies. Well, see, the second movie is my favorite. The Chamber of Secrets is my favorite one. And I'm afraid to disclose the reason why to you guys, because I feel as if I explain it, I'm never going to live it down. So, but besides that, my favorite thing besides that would probably be when the Weasley twins are flying on the broomsticks, and they're chasing Umbridge with this
I'm
giant
glad
fire
Jackdaw left
dragon
a little something behind for
magic
me, but
thing.
where could he be? Revelio.
Can I say no? can I say no? Am I allowed to not explain? You guys are never gonna let me live this down when I tell you, okay? The reason that the Chamber of Secrets is my favorite is because Tom Riddle is really attractive. And it's like the only movie you get to see him at that stage in. And he's really attractive.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall on me.
So, Tom Riddle is basically Voldemort before he changed his name. Back when he was hot. Which
I have a skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
Which I'm very upset with him for wasting his good looks, which I know. Being evil, he doesn't really care about his looks.
Incendio! That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him.
I don't know if you guys understand just how attractive his
Jackdaw
potential
left
is.
something behind for me, but where could he be?
Because someone had an AI recreate an image of what Tom Riddle supposedly was supposed to look like, right? Not just like the hot actor for Tom Riddle in the movies, okay? Of that specific movie. Alright, listen. I saw it! I'm smitten. This man could have ordered me to do anything, and I would have listened.
Revelio. Revelio. Stupefy. 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 Incendio. Revelio.
I am! It's really bad. Just, what side are you on?
Revelio. Accio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Accio.
Let me continue my thought with the correct name this time. Moth, which side are you on? Oh, the hot guys. The evil dude? Yeah, no, he's hot. I'm on his side. I'll admit it, I'm superficial like that.
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of this is. Stupefy. 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 Stupefy.
I don't know, maybe Loki, but he's more like an anti-hero than he is a villain.
Incendio. Stupefy. Incendio. Stupefy. Stupefy. Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio.
Oh, I got one for you, Stu Macker from Scream. He's very attractive to me.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this. Accio.
I'm definitely bleeping out my name, my nickname that I accidentally slipped out in editing, so definitely bleeping it out. I don't need it permanently on the internet.
To Jackdaw's remains. And those pages.
Potential spam is calling
We
me.
meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
There we go, I've silenced it. Yeah, he is.
Revelio. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
I hit the button. Come on now. There we go. Really? You attacked the one I wasn't aiming at? Idiot! Making my battle longer than it needs to be. Unnecessary.
What's unnerving? What's happening? I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no. The room is starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
Oh, this is the pensive room. The map chamber.
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention. And might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Yes, the talent tree. Oh, the talent tree. Spend 5 talent points achievement.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio. Revelio.
Okay, hold on. Once these tapestries calm the heck down. So, we see here, woman, maybe. Woman. Yes, okay. A wolf. The woman. Hiding. In fear. And then they're hunting the animals and the wolf. Hunting the wolf still. Woman is praised, child grows up, right?
Lumos.
Woman is hiding from man. Woman doesn't feel very good. She has a scratch on her arm. Right? Woman is fleeing from the men that are hunting her. Goodness.
Lumos.
There we go. Men are still hunting her. She is hiding from them now here. Woman is wolf.
Revelio.
Werewolf Saga Tapestries. A tragic tale of a witch bitten by a werewolf. She chose to flee from her home to protect her infant daughter and husband. Rumor has it that her daughter fell asleep to the howl of a wolf for years thereafter. Alright, well... we're gonna save here. Thank you all so much for joining me for another stream. I know I'm so cruel. Well, I will see you in my next stream tomorrow night, where we will continue where we left off here. Good night, and goodbye.